With Field Nation, without earning any bonuses, we're talking about $40 to $100 per hour. Hey YouTube, Gigstacker here to ask and answer one simple question. WTF is Field Nation? Simply put, Field Nation is an IT service management company based in the US. Field Nation has over 100,000 technicians and over $400 million in revenue generated in 2016. Companies can use Field Nation to get IT projects completed on a per project basis. The Field Nation app is most similar to TaskRabbit or Uber, except for technicians, IT technicians. As a Field Nation technician, you'll be doing such things as computer repair, network setup, and Cat5 cabling, and much, much more. The majority of the projects that get posted on Field Nation are gonna be for a single day, sometimes just hours at a time until the job gets completed. But in some cases, the jobs are posted for more long-term projects, for maybe 1, 2, or even 3 months. For the last few months, I was lucky in terms of getting a hold of a long-term project. And for the last few months, I have had the great honor and pleasure to work with Rob. He is an amazing project manager. And Rob was even kind enough to help me with this video in doing an interview to help you guys understand how to get into Field Nation. Hey YouTube, it's Gigstacker and project manager Rob. Works with Field Nation. So I just wanted to get Rob on camera to ask him a couple of questions about how you guys can get into Field Nation and start making money using the Field Nation app. So how you doing, Rob?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Awesome. Pretty good. So the first question I wanted to ask you was, for somebody looking to getting into Field Nation, do you feel like that person would need to have a degree in IT or certificates?
Either or. As
Okay.
long as you have experience and it's verifiable, you're good to go.
Okay. So like somebody just getting started out who doesn't necessarily have a degree or experience or a certificate, what sort of advice would you give to this person?
Bid low and bid on stuff you know how to do. If you see a lot of a particular kind of job, look for those, because people will hire you. Once you get your foot in the door, that's when you'll get your experience.
Okay, cool. And like if somebody was to start out just looking to like start with a particular certificate, what certificate do you think would make sense for them?
A+.
A+, okay.
Absolutely.
The beginner certificate.
Yes.
You guys heard it here first. A+ is where you want to start.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
If you are still interested in Field Nation at this point, I suggest you go down to the description below and click on the link to sign up for Field Nation. Please be aware though, on Field Nation, you are required to have a background check and drug test completed. And for both of those, you are required to pay. Field Nation does not pay for those for you. All right, now here's where things get fun. How much money can you make on Field Nation? So a lot of you guys who have seen my other videos, you've seen me do Amazon Flex videos where that's generally $18 to $25 per hour. You've seen me do caviar videos where that's generally like $10 to $20 per hour, unless if there's like some crazy bonuses going on. Same with Postmates, about 10 to 20 per hour. And again, unless if there's some crazy promotions going on. With Field Nation, without earning any bonuses, we're talking about $40 to $100 per hour. The reason why they are paying so much money is because with Field Nation, you need to be highly skilled, you need to be highly flexible, you need to be able to think on your feet, and you need tools. These all require a large investment of money and time. They pay you for both of those things handsomely, $40 to $100 per hour. Now, of course, some of these jobs, they don't pay as well. Like, you know, there's some where you'll do $20 for like, you know, your whole time there. Maybe it'll take you 30 minutes or an hour or whatever. $40 for your whole time there. But yeah, like a lot of these networking jobs, cabling jobs, you know, 35 an hour, 40 an hour, 45 an hour. Like I just had one recently that was fixed 65 an hour. That was to do fiber cabling, and that was nice. That one was really, really good. Yeah, so for the jobs for those really high pay rates, pretty much what you do is you would go in, or for any job for that matter, you would go log on to the app, you'll take a look at the total list of available jobs. If you see any that you feel comfortable doing or feel like you can learn how to do, either on site or by the time you get there, go ahead and apply for it. Also, as Rob was suggesting, when you're just getting started out, you might want to bid low or apply for the lower paying jobs just to get your foot in the door and get some experience, so that you'll feel more comfortable applying for maybe the $30, $40, $50 per hour jobs as well. So yeah, Field Nation, high skill gig, high skill pay. It matches up and it's awesome. So you're hearing me say $40 to $100 per hour? Oh man, Gigstacker, I'm quitting my job today and I'm starting on Field Nation. Ooh, buddy, don't do it. Don't you do it. That is not the way to go. That is not the way to go. I suggest getting your foot in the door, building up some skills, building up your tools, build it slowly. Don't, do it all right away. So, if you're applying for a job that requires a hammer and a drill and you only have a hammer, go out and buy the drill for that one job, right? Don't, buy every single tool that you need for every single job right away, because you might not need those for a while, and you can use the money that you're making right now, to buy more tools later on down the road as well. But I think the best way to really get started with Field Nation, like I said, to start slow, apply a little bit here, a little bit there, maybe on your days off from your day job, or if you're in the gig economy, as a full-time gig, then, in between those gigs, let's say you have Amazon Flex on Friday and Wednesday, maybe Thursday you apply for Field Nation. Apply for 10 jobs on Field Nation, maybe you'll get one. Also, if you're looking to switch to Field Nation full-time, let's say you make maybe $15 an hour at your day job and you want to switch to making, the big bucks with Field Nation, take some time and build up an emergency fund. I was in this position recently, and my mentor suggested that I build up a 1-year emergency fund before I quit my job and switched to Field Nation full-time. And that was, really, really good advice. It put me in a really good position to where, if things didn't go well on Field Nation, I was okay. It wasn't like a make it or break it sort of deal. But one of the really cool things I think about Field Nation is that if you become really good at IT and you can build up good relationships, working relationships with companies, these contract companies, then you can start to see your income grow substantially, upwards of like 100 to 200K per year. And that is awesome. It's really awesome if you can get to that point. I personally am not at that point yet, but I'm going to be, I'm going to be working my butt off, trying really hard, studying, practicing, doing more jobs. And as I'm learning and getting better, I'm going to be sharing, tips and tricks and, new skills with you guys as well to help you guys get to becoming better technicians and better gig stackers and whatnot. So that's it. WTF is Field Nation. The question was asked, the question was answered. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see more videos, you can check them out right here.